Hi, I'm John Strang. I'm a Senior Consumer Peer Support Worker for the Mental Health Service specialising in mental health advocacy. I support the wonderful members of the Helping Hands volunteer program by coming and seeing them each week, and it is one of the most effective, satisfactory, beneficial mental health programs in the Shoalhaven and has been for many years. I'll now hand you over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Reynolds and I'm the coordinator of the Helping Hands program. It's my pleasure to provide you with an overview of what we do today. So Helping Hands, we're a program that supports people with mental illness in the Shoalhaven. We do this primarily through a centre-based program as well as one-to-one volunteer links with people in their homes. Why is the service important? Well, researchers have found that 1 in 5 Australians are living with a mental illness. We know that it not only affects the individual but also their families, friends, our economy and the community at large. Sadly, in 2013, stats in the Shoalhaven area were showing about 40 deaths by suicide, and this was higher than the New South Wales average. There was a similar trend with hospital admissions due to intentional self-harm, with 607 hospital admissions in the Shoalhaven area in the 2013-14 period. We know that people with mental illness often have a high risk of homelessness and also are more likely to engage in substance abuse and find themselves in trouble with the law. So considering all these factors, the Shoalhaven does have outstanding subacute facilities where people are able to get supported in getting a bit more stabilised, see a psychiatrist, get onto medications, and also help them to find accommodation. And that's then followed on by really excellent community mental health services. Our program at Helping Hands really complements those services in that we help the person to reduce their level of isolation, help to reduce their risk of relapse, link them in with some social support and activities that they might enjoy. So I guess providing an example of what we do. So let's say a person was referred to Helping Hands, a volunteer can meet with them and then I guess establish and work through their recovery goals, and they might decide that they want to get linked in with the centre-based program, which is really good because they then get to meet other members who will be able to share their personal stories. And that often motivates them to be able to know, okay, if that person's gone through it, I might be able to reach similar goals. How do we make all of this happen? Well, we have a really great team of volunteers. These are salt-of-the-earth kind of people that come in on a weekly basis. They do everything from cooking to driving the bus, some maintenance work like cleaning the tennis courts. We also have our administrative volunteers, people that facilitate activities at the centre-based program, and then also those volunteers that visit isolated individuals in the community. Now with our centre-based program, the activities that are quite popular are things like pool, tennis. We have quite a few passionate tennis players. We have arts and crafts. We have a walking group also playing bowling on a fortnightly basis, and some members just can't go without their bingo. So there's a lot of things happening, and a lot of people will tell you that it's a space where people feel supported, it's non-threatening, the volunteers are trained and non-judgmental, and it's just a safe space for them to have some fun, get some respite from whatever else is going on in their lives, and also for their families to get some respite as well.
Been here for nearly 2 years, really enjoying it, seeing them grow. Even in that 2 years I can see the difference in Helen coming out of the shell, and it's just wonderful. It makes you feel valued, and when you come in the front door, they ask how you been and how's your week, good to see you. It's fantastic. It's really appreciative and it's lovely. Makes you feel worthwhile.
Yes, I love the atmosphere here, I love the people who are here. I love doing creative things and being able to teach some people what I like to do and what my skills are. And I feel I have bipolar too, and I just love to be in a community of like-minded people who understand how it is when you have a mental illness. And it's good for me to be here for my own mental health. And I love to be able to give something to other people. And also when in times when I'm not so well, when I come back, yeah, everybody says, "Oh, we have missed you," and "Oh, good that you are back." And I've never had that in my life, you know. It's so good. I get goosebumps when I say it. I was faced with prejudice and resentment and all sorts of negative stuff. Well, I've never had that here.
I really enjoy the fact that we have a different variety of activities and things that you can get involved in, and I enjoy all the outings and the projects that we get involved in, and yeah, it just helps give me a sense of belonging in the community.
I actually got involved because I'm studying mental health, and that's how I came across Helping Hands. And yeah, I've actually really enjoyed it and embraced it. I've been learning lots, and I think it's a really great program. Or like, you know, everyone feels safe. We do happy things, and yeah, people come back every week.
You enjoy coming here, Philip?
Yeah, I come here,
Yeah. So what do you like about the program? What do you like about Helping Hands?
There's the food.
It just gives me a sense of purpose every week to come here and just interact with the local people. It gives me a good laugh. It just gives me a social outlet. Always have a good laugh with the people, like I said, and it's just that support in the community, and it's for me it's vital. Yeah,
And what about you, Luke? How did you get involved with Helping Hands?
Practically the same way Michelle did, through the junction. Yeah, I love coming here, it's excellent. At home we don't hardly interact with people, but here I talk to people. I sort of come out of my shell a bit, and I just love it. I love everybody here. They're so supportive.
it's a family.
Yeah.
It's a family.
You don't feel different, because everyone's practically the same.
This is Jim, our great tennis player. He wins all the tournaments. Don't you, Jim?
Well, that's what I tell people. So, yeah.
How long have you been coming?
Since about 2004, which works out to what, about 12 years?
Yeah.
A long time, isn't it?
That is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the program? What do you think of the program?
Oh, I think it's fantastic, and I've met a lot of lifelong friends out of it, and it's been great. It's hopefully I can help them and encourage them to play tennis, get something out of it, and in doing that I get a lot out of it as well, and it makes me feel better out of for myself and stuff like that.
And I've been a volunteer with Helping Hands, and going back the time before Helping Hands received that name, it used to be a volunteer with Shoalhaven Mental Health. And how long, Valda, is it since I first met you?
Oh, I guess about 10 years.
I'd thought maybe even more, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
It's amazing the support you get from Helping Hands. We have had difficulty. This year we lost a daughter, and with the support of this fellow and the others across the corner, it's been great.
Some Helping Hands never talked to you, and you just happen to have been stuck with me for a lot of years. But
enjoyably, I might add.
That's good. The things that happen to me.
So just reflecting on the value of our service to our members, in our last annual survey, 86% of our members reported longer periods of recovery due to attendance of the program. 76% of them reported reduced hospital admissions due to attending Helping Hands, and a whopping 94% reported increased or improved quality of life due to attending our program. So I think it is really invaluable within the community. In closing, if you're sitting there and you're thinking that, I know of this person that has a mental illness, they've been struggling for a while, or they've been recently diagnosed, and they're feeling a bit lost, their confidence levels has been knocked about a bit, they're struggling to, I guess, link in with something in the community, they really need some help they could do with a hand, please refer them to Helping Hands. Thank you.